All right, in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a few pointers about a listing initial consultation. This is where you're going to walk in and win the listing. Um, First thing, remember, at this point, we've gone through how to know what you're talking about, right? We have looked up all the information around the home. We've determined what the right pricing is for that home. So we're the experts. That's what you're walking in. That's what they're paying you to be, is the expert. You need to remember that. There are a lot of personalities out there that will want to control the process. Even though they don't know what they're doing, their confidence gives them the idea that they do. You have to be the expert. You have to be in control of this situation. Otherwise, it'll usually go pretty miserably because they're going to give you a price they saw on Zillow or some other thing, and you got to know the things to use to defeat that. So one thing, remember, Zillow, not a great thing. Not a great indicator of value. They just use an algorithm that gives a guesstimate, and that guesstimate, they used to actually give offers. They were instant offers on their estimates. And in the final quarter, I want to say it was 2022, of giving those estimates, they canceled that program because they lost $300 million in one quarter. It's a lot of money, right? So over 300 million. So you just need to have that in your pocket. That Zillow's not the way to go. They can only give a guesstimate from what's online, and just like you being there, the only way to really know the value of a house is to be in the house and to show it. So that's a little defeater. I'm not going to go through it in our script, but I will give you that script in a different video and all that. But a couple things to remember on the flow of the initial consultation is there's going to be intentionality on how I walk you through it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to walk through our listing process, right? You don't have to use Genovations 10-step process. You could have your own, but that's the first thing you want to do is what they want to know is how much is my house worth? What's my house look like? Show me how to fix it up. Let's get it listed. But what you need to do is set yourself as an expert. You got to show them why they need to use you. So you got to take control right from the beginning and set them down and show them your process, right? So that's why we created a 10-step process. It's not super detailed, but it helps them to understand that the different flow of what's going to happen in the transaction, what they can expect from you during that. It's a great way to start off. And then you go through the other things like, walking through the house, because before you can give them a value, you got to look at the house. You got to know the condition. So that would be my suggested second step. And then the third step is going through your listing presentation that you created that we did in the last videos. So that would be the major steps. And then the final step, win the deal, get the signatures. So those are my suggested flow. And we're going to go in the next video. You're going to see a little mock presentation of walking through the 10-step process of Genovations. All right, enjoy.